I really miss you now that they're caught. Sure, there were some rough times, some mistakes made, all the orgies they had behind your back to trigger you and then pretend like nothing happened so that you'd go crazy and start to doubt your sanity. They made some bad choices, but there were some good times too. You know? Like those orgies when they were having sex with strangers and wickedly laughing at your demise, spying on you. They miss that. They miss you now that they're caught. Now that you've cut them off from your energy field, the orgies aren't even fun anymore. They've got the law beaten down on them. They're starting to get exposed now. I think some of the kids who were involved in their trafficking operations are releasing videos online. Everything's going wrong. The good old days used to just, they could call you whenever they wanted and say a few sweet things, and you just open up your heart like a puppy dog, and then they could go back to the orgies and the sex trafficking. It was such a good time for them. They used to be able to look forward to this imaginary future. They were going to be rich and famous, all this clout. But now, look at you. You're taking all that, claiming your inheritance. You're glowing up in public. Everybody loves you. It's like, what do they have to look forward to now? But prison, and they're physically ill, and most of them are sick and fat, and you no longer have your energy to cloak in order to seem attractive anymore. If they can get laid, they probably have a hard time getting it up, or others have a hard time getting it up for them. They really miss you now that they're caught. They think back to the good times, like when you were crying, taking their lives seriously, really believing in their lives. It made them feel so powerful. They felt so alive. Those were the best times of their life. You meant the world to them. Like that time they finally got the binding spell right and you behaved just on cue, right? It made them feel like they were gods, you know? And now, not only do you not fall for the spells, but they don't even have any divine energy left because you took yours away. They really miss you now that they're caught. And they wanted me to just reach out and ask if maybe you'd consider, well, it's for old time's sake, just losing all your self-respect and putting yourself to sleep, just to give them like one last morsel, one last little thrill before the cops come and take them away for good. Now, personally, I wouldn't recommend that. In fact, if I was you, I'd say, hell no. And I'd throw a party. Maybe listen to some disco. Maybe have a gathering of other people like us who had to put up with that shit for so many years. Let's party.